Hello everyone, Ms. Biz here. Story time, and I'm gonna give you an update. The real deal about why I haven't been on YouTube like I really wanted to. Because every time I really want to commit to YouTube and I finally have the time, something else gotta pop all the way off. For real. So, let me give you the skitty. Brought to you by water. Shout out to nature and the city for kind of filtering it. Because my water kind of comes out amber. Anywho, um, so remember when I was telling you about the vertigo and everything that I was having? Well, this is kind of the conclusion. So, went to all these doctors. Let me start off. Went to my doctor. Go to my. Can't talk right now. It's like almost 5 o'clock in the morning because I can't sleep. Went to my doctor. Doctor sends me to ENT doctor, neurologist. ENT is ear, nose, and throat. Neurologist deals with the brain and neurological signals and everything like that. She thinks it's from my car accident. Turns out it wasn't, as I thought. Go to neurologist. Neurologist sends me to physical therapy specifically for vertigo. Cool. Go to the ENT doctor, sends me to an audiologist who deals with, your ears and the audio of your ears and how it's received and everything like that. And she was adorable. She was so cute. I'm talking about everything about her. Adorable. Her heart, everything about her was so cute. I loved her. She was so sweet. Beautiful spirit. Really good at work. 3 whole hours of testing. But apparently I have supersonic hearing because I can hear the inside of me, which I'm not supposed to be able to hear. So I can hear my lungs and my heart, and sometimes people across the room's heart and lungs, like them breathing as well as their heartbeat. Um, that's kind of a weird conversation starter. I heard you breathing across the room. That's not cute. But kind of creepy. And I'm okay with that. Anywho, audiologists find some things going on with my ears. Ask the ENT to give me a CT scan. Get the CT scan back. He can't find anything. Go back to the neurologist. Say I have pain in my lower right abdomen. There's a lot of stuff there. So before those things, go to the hospital twice about my lower right abdomen. And they say the first time I have a mild case of appendicitis. Give me naproxen and then sends me home. Don't give me no antibiotics, nothing. Alright, cool. ENT couldn't find anything. Alright, cool. Go back to the neurologist. This bougie trifling heifer. Sorry, I'm still a little bit under the weather. Decides she gonna be brazen with me. And I almost came across the room for her because what she said was uncalled for. So number one, she didn't do a job because we had a conversation. I told her I have pain in my lower right abdomen. She tells me that everything that the audiologist found doesn't always come up on a CT scan, but it doesn't mean that it's not there. She did not put these notes in the computer so that way my doctor would be able to get them. That's number one. Number two is that she told me that I needed therapy. And I said, but you already sent me to physical therapy. She said, no, I think you need help. Like a therapist. And the look I gave her made her back up in her chair, and she looked visibly threatened by my presence, 'cause I was very threatening. She did not like the look that I gave her, 'cause it was the death stare. And I'm talking about like I was for real gonna come for her. Like, yeah, like right in the throat. Like, I was not playing. I was so angry. I was so angry with her. And I got short and I was like, okay, whatever, yeah, bye. I guess because you thought because you feel you can't make any money off of me, that I'm making it up. So you're calling me a liar and a hypochondriac when I know my body. Yeah, okay. Go back to my doctor. And she says the same thing. Now, mind you, we're in a much, much smaller room. So I am moments away from her in distance. And I wanted to snatch her wig. She told me I was reaching, which means I'm trying to find a reason to stay sick. So, as politely as I put it, and this was literally what I said to her, I said, ma'am, I've been seeing you almost exclusively for the past 4 years. And for you to say that I'm reaching is nonsense. Number one, I don't like coming here. I don't want to be here. No offense to you or your practice or anything that you do. I don't like hospitals. I don't like doctors. I don't like none of this. I am extremely uncomfortable here. And if I could bypass this and go back to work, I absolutely would, sick or not. Number two, you told me that I need to be coming in more in order to be able to get things fixed before they get too bad. And number three, when I do, you decide that it's okay to say that I'm a liar, basically, or that I'm trying to stay sick, when all I've ever wanted this entire time was to go back to work. But there's something still wrong with my body, and I know it. I don't know what it is because I don't have enough knowledge or understanding as you do, but I feel like it's within your realm to know what it is. And I don't think it's in my head. And my lower right abdomen hurts like crap. She didn't listen to that. She just sent me to another neurologist who was actually ruder than the first one. So, fast forward. Go out with my sister. Now, both of us, our birthdays are in January, but because life and everything that was going on with the both of us, crazy, we ended up being able to go out right before the kids got back. My kids got back. We ended up going out, having an amazing time, and she suggested a different hospital, which is near her, but about 45 minutes away from me. All right, cool. So Saturday comes, got my kiddos. There are 4 festivals that are going on in my county that I wanted to go and, festival hop with the kids, because I haven't been able to do that since they were little, and I finally got an opportunity to do it. So, because that was fun the last time we did it. There's a lot of free stuff, there's free food, or things are super cheap, there's a lot of games and rides and everything. It's great. So, go to this hospital. Oh, I ended up having to go to the hospital on Saturday. It was August 11th. I go out to the first place. I can't do it. I am sicker than a dog. I am feeling really, really bad. I'm feeling nauseated and all these other things. I'm having pain absolutely everywhere. And now it's starting to shoot down my leg and through my arm on my right side. So I'm like, am I dying? Because I feel like I'm dying. So I drive 45 minutes to the hospital, and I was like, oh, please let it be worth it. Please, Yahweh, let it be worth it. And it absolutely was. Go in there, they do all the testing and everything. The ER doctor comes back and says, oh, we can't find anything. All your lab results and everything is coming back normal. And I told her and I started crying. I was like, ma'am, please, I have been out of work for 8 months. I have been in pain for 8 months. And I have pain in my lower right abdomen and it's not going away and it keeps getting worse and I feel like I'm dying. Please help me. And then my son comes out and I said, I'm a very, very active person. And the type of job that I do is a labor-based job because of the type of work I like to do. I like labor-based jobs because I'm a machinist. So I do a lot of heavy lifting. And if I'm falling over trying to lift something up and I'm moving thousands of pounds a day, come on, ma'am. I need, like, help me. Help me to get better. That's all I want is just to get better. And my son comes out of nowhere. It's like, yeah, she usually comes out and plays with us or takes us out or goes to the gym or something. And she's been in bed and she only got up 5 times yesterday and 3 of those times was to go pee. She just to go to the bathroom. Right off the cuff. And she said, all right, point to where it hurts. I pointed to where it hurts. She went a little bit up. And there was a sound that came out of me that was not under my control. And my body reeled to push her off of me because it just hurt that much. Now, I have a high tolerance for pain. Sorry, this is kind of long. But I have a high tolerance for pain, and that's not necessarily a good thing because usually you're on the brink of death. Death. Like, knock, knock. Who is it? Death. Like, that's how it was. So it was really frustrating. Oh, my hair. It's so shiny. I'll talk about that later. But, she got an ultrasound of my gallbladder. Um, they found out that my gallbladder was the problem. The surgeon took pictures because I said it was okay. And I asked him to get the pictures and give me copies. Now I went in on Saturday, did not come out on Tuesday. Wednesday I went to the post office because I had some certified mail from my work saying that I was terminated because they did not know when I was coming back. Apparently the old owner retired, and when he retired it was bought out by a different company who was just tying up loose ends. They tried to hold my position as long as they could. I called them the day after, according to the letter, they had terminated me. So they terminated me on the 10th. I called them on the 11th saying that there was hope and that I was going to be able to come back to work after about 4 to 6 weeks, so that, or at least a minimum of 2 weeks, so that way I could heal up. So let's skip to Wednesday. I go into my doctor's office with a picture and the letter stating that I had just lost my job. And I said, I want to file a complaint. And she was like, well, what's it about? I was like, you tell Dr. So-and-so, because I said a name. I said, give her this picture and ask her if I was still reaching. And then I started crying. And I explained the situation as calmly as I could. I wanted to make a scene. Boy, I wanted to act all sorts of stupid. But I realized because I had the proof, I had all the proof I needed from the picture and the letter that caused me to lose my job, that this could have been prevented of me losing my job. And it was in her complete ability and expertise to be able to find that problem. I'm not saying she's a bad doctor. I'm saying she didn't listen to me. She listened to me all the other times except for this time. And I want to know why. And it's frustrating because I trusted her. I mean, she found cancerous cells on my cervix and I got them removed before it turned into full-blown cancer. She helped me and sent me to a really amazing neurologist after my car accident. So I was very grateful to her. But this could have cost me my life, and it would have been absolute suffering. I could have got sepsis and died. If I would have fell wrong, it could have ripped open, and I could have been septic and died. And that's not okay with me. And how many other patients is she not listening to and just passing off to specialists instead of actually putting in the extra effort to listen to her patients and go get that found? So I say to all of you, moral of the story is, when they aren't advocating for you, you advocate for yourself. Because when you advocate for you, you're going to be all right. You have to be your biggest fighter. I almost gave up, but I had a lot of support, and I'm grateful that I had a lot of support. But yeah, things are calming down. Things are getting better. I'm still able to do what I need to do with my life, with what little I have. But I got some leads on some jobs first from some people who are pretty awesome people, and they were super helpful. So, yeah. Questions I have two questions. Number one, what do you think I should do in this situation? What should be my next step? And number two, are there any other suggestions? Because I do want to start making more videos. What suggestions do you have for me when it comes to my videos? But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna try and get at least a couple of hours of sleep because I have a long road ahead of me tomorrow. Long. But I will talk to you guys later. This is Ms. Biz signing out. Deuces.